Franchise Report, reporting live.
Franchise in the building, franchise report in effect as it goes down another mother effing day. Lovely Leticia here, hot in the right here. Honey, what is popping today?
What is going on, everybody?
Out here just trying to get it. Out here just trying to get it. You ready for this work?
I'm ready.
Let's get to it. Woo-hoo. Nobody's ever done. Ring the alarm.
Nobody's
ever done this. We here.
Yeah. Every time I come through, it's like a murder scene. Cause I be killing them like Jason on the 13th. With no remorse, cause if they had the chance to, they wouldn't think twice before they cock back to shoot. Pop, 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 there goes another one. They fail to realize that I am not like every other one. You can't kill me. Too many already tried. Shot, stabbed, and beaten. Still I survived.
Yep.
More alive now than I ever was before. No step skipped. I came from under the floor. Money tucked in my bra. One bad attitude from one badass broad. You never saw the magnitude of what she would become. Now it's run, nigga, run. You saw for that hot buns. You can't outshine the sun, but you tried though. Catch me on the slide, bro. Now I ain't your side hoe, but I will fuck up your life though. Payback is a bitch, and Hunni is a savage. A monster that was born today. You tried to take advantage. I managed to find what you thought I'd never figure out. Now I see you backpedaling, lying and switching routes. I brought that weed whacker out. Chopped them snakes in my yard. Got them wishing on a star. I never come this far, and the fact that I did all on my own shows these motherfuckers who really deserves a throne. I ain't pay for likes or views, I just pay my dues. I ain't pay my to your feelings, I just play my rules. This is my game, bitches. I see no competition. Keys in the ignition, pedal to the floor till I blow the transmission. Fuck the world like a whore. In this bitch like obstetricians, but with no rubbers on. So go. This is a reminder in case you forgot. The way that I get down, I'm going straight for your crotch. Get that coin like a slot. Force of a juggernaut. After this, you will be no more than an afterthought. What you thought I couldn't stand on my own 2 feet? I couldn't pick the fork and the knife up to eat, man, please. I buy in, I cook my own meat. I'm always number one, you'll always be second to me, please believe. Did I do it justice?
Oh, say that shit.
Say it more than justice.
Oh.
Say it more than justice.
Say that.
I want to call you honey. I want to call you
Hold on. Let me just make sure this is real. Hold on. You got 60 seconds. Give me something a cappella. Whatever you want, a cappella.
All right. I'm not the next anybody, a female, anyone. I'm not just nice for a chick. I'm nice, period. You got no choice when you hear this but to feel this, cause just like COVID, I'm making this whole earth sick. Flow so perfect. Spit game unnerving. Walking in my purpose while you trolling and you lurking. My foot is on your neck. I'm literally a vet. I got the Air Force behind me dropping bombs like a vet.
You got it.
Okay, honey.
You got it. You got it.
Say that.
You got it.
Say that.
You got it, honey. You got it. Give it a name, honey.
Listen, you gotta get ready to listen. Y'all know you know justice.
Give it a name, honey. You spit. Give it a name, honey. You spit. I'll give it. You know what, ladies first. I'll give it to Leticia.
No, go ahead.
How long you been spitting for?
I actually started rhyming when I was 8 years old.
Really?
8 years old.
Yep.
And you've been doing it this long.
I've been doing it this long. Yo, so y'all remember when BET actually used to show videos all day, every day, every single program?
Miss Cedar. I remember Miss Cedar. She had no hair. I remember Miss Cedar.
Rap City, The Basement. I forgot the name of the morning joint. The one that was like on early in the morning. It was like 6 to 10 a.m. and it was just pure videos.
Most of us was asleep during that time.
What was the raunchy one?
No, that was uncut.
Uncut.
That was that was the three. That taught people shit. That taught the young generation shit. This new generation, they don't know.
Nothing.
When you was up in the middle of the night and you let BET on the TV and you woke up and you was like, what is that? that taught people shit for real. So I was, when I was little, like my mom, dad, they both used to work a lot. So I used to go to my grandmother's house like early in the morning. So I would just put BET on because my older brother and my cousins, they put me on when I was young. So I remember sitting at my grandmother's kitchen table. I was watching the morning joint and the Lil Kim Not Tonight remix video came on. So, it's all females in there. You got Angie Martinez, you got everybody, and then you got Aaliyah in that video. You just had everybody in there. So I was watching that video and I was like, man, that looks really fun and cool. Like Angie's on the jet ski. Like, I'm like, man, this looks so much fun. So I was like, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I just started writing, literally. Like, right after I watched that video, I just started writing. And then it just kind of just went from there.
What's your nationality?
I'm Puerto Rican.
And now, did your mom, dad, grandparents listen to any type of hip-hop?
Yo, my dad is well, he was a DJ back in the day.
Word.
Okay. Yeah, but my dad used to DJ like freestyle music, like, you know, so like Stevie B.
Oh my God.
That's that real Puerto Rican stuff.
He was DJing like that early hip hop. Like, if you go in my dad's like crawl space in his house, he got the Sugar Hill Gang and he got all of that.
That's
so
dope.
you know, I remember when I was like young, like I remember watching my dad with his turntables, and you know, he would be up there, and you know, we used to have basement parties, all of that, and I didn't know really what was going on. I'm just watching people break dance and do whatever in the basement. As I got older, I learned to appreciate it, you know what I mean? As I got more into hip hop and stuff, and I was like, damn, my dad was really kind of like training me at a young age.
So I hope my son hears this interview.
I
hope my son hears this. Like,
you know what,
nigga, your dad's out here working, fam.
So when my dad actually took me serious, I wouldn't say even like serious, but when he really was like, oh, you want to rap? Like, he brought me down to the basement.
How old was you?
You know what? I don't remember. But
yes,
no, I honestly don't. He brought me down to the basement, and I just remember he put on The Freaks Come Out at Night. He put on the flip side where it was just the instrumental.
I think I guessed your age, but go ahead.
And he was like, rap. He was like, rap. And I just started rapping over it, you know? So he used to take his vinyls and he would put the B-side on with the instrumentals and he would just have me rap.
B-side.
That's dope. That's
Okay.
Super dope.
So what are you doing right now with yourself? Like, I know you said you was out in New York yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I was out in New York. I was shooting 2 videos because I actually been working on an EP called Rare Form. And that's actually going to drop November 5th. So the first video, that one of the videos that we did yesterday, that should be out November 5th as well. Like, I'm dropping the video. It's the intro video to the project, and then the project on the same day. So I've been working on that. I got another project, How You Living, that been done. COVID fucked that release up. So now, because of the season, you know, like, you know, certain music you put out during certain seasons. So the How You Living project was literally like for that spring into summer season.
It's hard to put a video of you guys in bikinis during December. I get it.
Right. So now I gotta wait. Now that like things have really opened up and shit, now I have to wait, you know, a little bit. So I was like, well, in the meantime, between time, I've dropped a few singles. Me and Annoyed did Me I'm More Together. Me and Bugatti 203, we did What Together. You know, so I've dropped a few singles, but now this is gonna be my first EP in like 2 years.
Okay.
I feel you. I
So
respect
you
it.
part of the whole South movement. Not,
Yeah.
I won't say movement, but he brings a lot of the spitters up here, so you're one of his.
Yeah, I just met him. I actually haven't met Sal in person. Me and Sal have only had phone conversations.
Really?
I met Sal through Benz De Niro.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that was my next question.
Yeah.
Are you working with any of the artists from CT?
I do work with artists from CT. Like, I love working with everybody. I mean, I'm down to work with anybody. You know, if your work ethic is there, I'm down to work with anybody. Me and Benz, we have talked about working on a record together. So that's just, we just got to figure out the time. You know what I mean?
I'm here for that one.
Yeah, Benz is definitely a dope artist. I respect him.
Definitely here for that.
I see Fabian over there. Me and him supposed to be getting on the record together too. You know, we done DM'd a few times.
He's like, yeah, I see you, girl.
You missed the freestyler. You missed the freestyler.
So you definitely are beautiful.
Thank you.
You got the looks, but you also got the lyrics. So
Thank
that's a total package in one. And you're just not rapping just about coochie this and, you know, I respect you on that. Who were your influence? Who were some artists that influenced you?
Well, obviously, like I said, I started spitting after I seen the Lil Kim video, you know, so Lil Kim has always been a big influence. I've always been a big Remy Ma fan. I'm a huge Missy Elliott fan, you know, because she takes the box and blows that shit up. So that's like a lane that I kind of want to enter into. Not as, you know, far out as she goes, but the fact that like taking the box and like I don't fit in one. You know what I mean? So Jay-Z's always been a huge influence business-wise and lyrically, like since I was a little kid. Like I love Jay-Z. Fab, I love Fab. J. Cole, you know, like So it just depends on like what mood I'm in and what I'm working on at the time. You know what I mean? What box I go into. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You know what? I greatly appreciate your style. Your energy is amazing.
Appreciate it.
Her energy is always amazing. Anything you want to say that we didn't ask you?
I can't really think of nothing. You know what? Shout out to all the mothers.
I can't think of nothing, but you know what?
Shout out to all the mothers. Nah, you know what? Because I've been, you know, as artists, we post a lot of
first of all, are you a mother?
I am.
How many kids?
I have 2 kids, and I also have a stepson, so I have 3
Gotcha.
altogether. But you know, I meet too many females, especially, and I have too many females who DM me or message me on Facebook, whatever, who are like, man, when I see you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be thinking about how I wanted to do this, and I didn't do it because of this or whatever, you know, because I got kids and this and the third. So, my biggest message to everybody is like, yo, like, if you're not happy, if you're not truly happy.
You're single.
No, I'm married.
You're married.
I'm a married woman.
And he allows you to do it.
My husband is my biggest number one fan.
Because that's one of the main things that holds a lot of female artists from.
No, my husband met me doing music.
There you go. That's the thing that holds a lot of females back. For them to see you, go ahead. For them to see you doing it.
I used to be in the military. That's why that bar when I said I got the Air Force behind me.
You can shoot them. You can shoot them.
I was in the Air Force.
That's a little different.
I said, shut up, nigga.
Yeah, that's a little different, but go ahead. Finish up. Go ahead.
I did my 4 years serving my country. I was in the Air Force.
I salute it.
Salute it. Thank you.
And that's where I met my husband. My husband is from Camden, New Jersey. And you know, when we met, he met me doing music. We was just friends for a long time before we actually got together. So he already like understood how important my music was to me and where I was trying to go with it.
Hard to find.
So you know, like when we did get together, he stayed that friend to me. You know what I mean? And that's very rare to find. Because,
and that's what's most important.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of, and it's true, a lot of dudes won't be comfortable with their females coming out of state and doing this.
No.
I was just in New York all day yesterday shooting videos, you know, barely clothes on in some parts or whatever, but he's always right there. Like, he understands the situation and he knows that I would never disrespect our marriage. Ever. Right. Like, I literally, my wedding ring is always on every video shoot, every photo shoot, everywhere I go. My wedding ring is always on. If people ever ask me, I'm very truthful about the fact that I'm married. Mm-hmm. And if you ever get out of line, I put you in check before I would ever have to have my husband put you in check.
Because you guys are allowed to bring your weapons home. Best way to find you.
So best way to find me, I'm on every single social media platform at Hunni Music, HUNNI Music. My name is not Hunni Music. My name is just Hunni. People keep calling me Hunni Music. I understand it, but it's just Hunni.
But we need you to come up with another name, though. We need another name for you. Because
you spit.
Hunni is not doing it.
You want to know what's funny? So growing up, I'm short. I'm only 4'11". So growing up, my nickname was always Shorty. And when I first started rapping, that was my rap name was Shorty. But it's so common where everybody calls people Shorty. But recently, in a lot of my raps, I actually got a record called Show Off that I got out right now on all the platforms. And I literally, like, when I'm talking, I'll say Shorty. And I kind of refer to me, but I'm also just kind of like, because it's such a broad term for the ladies. So I'm like, at least like every female could kind of
relate to it.
You know, unless you like 6 feet, whatever.
Unless you like my height.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasure having you. A pleasure having you.
I appreciate it.
Salute all you've done. Salute all you've done. Salute all you've done. And you're always welcome back. Always welcome back.
I'll be back. But yo, Rare Form is dropping November 5th. Make sure that y'all go and check that. It will be on every single streaming platform. I don't care what you use. It's going to be there.
And if you don't stream it, she's going to shoot you.
She coming for that ass.
You know what I mean?